Hello and welcome to our School at Home class in English grade 7. We are in the fourth quarter of our set of lessons, and I hope everybody will delight in learning today with lesson number 4. Recognizing punchlines in jokes and anecdotes. Specifically, you will learn about the following. 1. Identify the punchlines in jokes and anecdotes. 2. Write jokes and anecdotes. For a start, do the following exercise. You can pause this video if you will need more time. Press play again when you're finished with the activity and when you're ready to proceed with the lesson. Directions. Identify the correct punchlines of the jokes. Write the letter of the correct answer on the space before each item. 1. How did a telephone propose to its girlfriend? A. He gave her a ring. B. He gave her a bill. C. He gave her a call. 2. Wanna hear a bad cat joke? A. Just joking. B. Just kidding. C. Just kitten. 3. What kind of music are balloons afraid of? A. Pop music. B. Rap music. C. Jazz music. 4. What do you call friends who love math? A. Best bros. B. Algebros. C. Bros for life. 5. What two keys can't open any door? A. Car keys. B. Old keys. C. Monkey and a donkey. Lesson that listening will help you to improve your understanding of the language and your pronunciation. We have listened to different texts and we were able to express our ideas and thoughts about them. Who does not like to laugh? They say that laughter is the best medicine. We should manage to stay positive despite of all the challenges that we are facing right now. Punchlines in jokes, anecdotes, and in other forms of text help us to somehow forget our troubles in life. This lesson is interesting for we should recognize punchlines from jokes and anecdotes. Let's try to define the important terms for this lesson. The punchline of a joke or funny story is its last sentence or phrase, which gives it its humor. Joke is something said or done to provoke laughter. It is a brief oral narrative with a climactic, humorous twist. Let's see an example of a joke. Question. Wanna hear a bad cat joke? Answer. Just kidding. The punchline of the joke is just kidding. Instead of saying just kidding, we use the word kitten. We know that a young cat or a baby cat is called as kitten. Let's have the next term. Anecdotes cover a wide variety of stories and tales, especially since they can be about basically any subject under the sun. An anecdote is a short story about a real person or event, usually serving to make the listeners laugh or ponder over a topic. There are many kinds of anecdotes. In this lesson, we will be focusing on funny anecdotes. Here is an example of an anecdote. Bloody awful. When my 5-year-old daughter came down with a virus, I took her to the doctor's office. Holding her hands, I explained the sad facts. The doctor is now going to draw some blood. Calmly and stoically, she responded, "Whose?" The punchline of the anecdote is whose. Since the mother held the hands of her daughter who has a virus, there is a great chance that she got the virus too. The question, whose, is perfect for the scenario, for we may conclude that they both have the virus. Let's have a practice. Directions. Read and understand the following text. Answer the given questions. Harvard, here I come. How was your first day of school? I asked my kindergartner. Fine, she said. They want me to come back tomorrow. Why does the kindergartner need to go back to school on the next day? Absolutely. We all know that students are expected to go back to school after the first day. Flip a coin. Are you going to have a boy or girl? My 4-year-old nephew asked while staring at my pregnant stomach. I don't know, I told him. When will you decide? What does this punchline mean? When will you decide? Amazing. We all know that mothers can decide about the gender of their babies. They will not have the idea about its gender unless they undergo in an ultrasound. On this scenario, the kid is not familiar with this concept. Let's have the last item. Question. Why is Cinderella so bad at soccer? Answer. Because she always runs away from the ball. Now, why does Cinderella always run away from the ball? Perfect. The famous scene in the story of Cinderella is when she ran away from the ball. We all know that she would go back to her original character when the clock hits 12 midnight. On this joke, we are not referring to the soccer ball, for we are talking about the royal ball. It's activity time! Directions. Write T if the statements are correct, and F if they are incorrect. Write your answers in a piece of paper. 1. The punchline is the one that gives humor to the joke or story. 2. Punchlines are written in the beginning part of the joke or story. 3. There is only one type of anecdote. 4. Joke is something said or done to provoke laughter. 5. An anecdote is a short story about a real person or event, usually serving to make the listeners laugh or ponder over a topic. Here are the answers! Let's have another activity. Directions. Identify the correct punchlines of the jokes. Write the letter of the correct answer on the space before each item. 1. Question. Why is Peter Pan flying all the time? A. He never lands. B. He never gets tired. C. He just likes to fly. 2. Question. What kind of chocolate do they sell at the airport? A. Wing chocolate. B. Plain chocolate. C. Chip chocolates. 3. Tip jar reminder in our local coffee shop. Afraid of change? Blank. A. Throw it away. B. Buy a coffee. C. Leave it here. Let's have another activity. Directions. Identify the correct punchlines of the jokes. Write the letter of the correct answer on the space before each item. 1. Question. Why is Peter Pan flying all the time? A. He never lands. B. He never gets tired. C. He just likes to fly. 2. Question. What kind of chocolate do they sell at the airport? A. Wing chocolate. B. Plain chocolate. C. Chip chocolates. 3. Tip jar reminder in our local coffee shop. Afraid of change? Blank. A. Throw it away. B. Buy a coffee. C. Leave it here. 4. What kind of Christmas music do elves like? A. Rap music. B. Party music. C. Jazz music. 5. What does a clam do on his birthday? He blank. A. Party all night. B. Celebrates. C. Eat a cake. Here are the answers! Let's accomplish our performance task for this lesson. Directions. Write a humorous anecdote about one of your personal experiences. Include a punchline in your story. Use a piece of paper for this task. Check out the criteria. To wrap everything up that we have talked about in this lesson, let us always remember that the punchline of a joke or funny story is its last sentence or phrase, which gives it its humor. Joke is something said or done to provoke laughter. It is a brief oral narrative with a climactic, humorous twist. An anecdote is a short story about a real person or event, usually serving to make the listeners laugh or ponder over a topic. Here's today's thought to ponder. He who laughs last didn't get the joke. By Charles de Gaulle. Not everyone is good in getting the meanings of jokes. It will not be good when everyone is laughing and you still don't get the joke. That's why we have to be smart in recognizing punchlines. Life is short. Let's laugh as much as possible. Let's have our last activity for this lesson. Are you ready? Good! Read the anecdotes below. Answer the comprehension questions. Choose the letter of the correct answer. Over and out. When her 6-year-old daughter and 4-year-old son ran outside to play with their new toy, my sister sat back to enjoy a cup of coffee and a rare moment of quiet. The peace was shattered when my nephew ran back into the house, crying. "What's wrong?" my sister asked. "She won't stop calling me Roger," he sobbed and threw down his new walkie-talkie. 1. Who are the ones playing? A. The 2 cousins. B. The twin sisters. C. The 6-year-old girl and the 4-year-old boy. D. All of the above. 2. Why did the 6-year-old girl call his 4-year-old brother as Roger? A. That is his brother's name. B. That is how she teases her brother. C. That is how the widespread term for confirmation when playing walkie-talkie. D. That is the name of the game. Listen to reason. "Can you play with me?" my preschooler asked. "Not now," I said. "I have too much work to do around the house." Taking my hand, and with the wisdom of one who has lived many a lifetime, he said, "Mom, I have an advice for you. When people tell me to do work, I don't listen to them. Then, I don't have work to do. It works for me. You should try it." What does this punchline mean? Mom, I have an advice for you. When people tell me to do work, I don't listen to them. Then, I don't have work to do. It works for me. You should try it. A. The kid has good grades in school. B. The kid follows any instructions from the people around him or her. C. The kid admires his/her mother for being hardworking. D. The kid wants his or her mother not to work just like what she has been doing. Save the snoozing for class. My brother was trying to awaken his son for school one day, but the boy wouldn't budge. "Give me a minute," he said. "I'm watching previews for tomorrow's dream." 4. Why did the brother need to awake his son? A. The dinner was ready. B. He would be late for school. C. They would go fishing. D. He had a surprise for his son. 5. Why did the son say, "I'm watching previews for tomorrow's dream"? A. He felt so lazy to prepare for his school. B. He could really see the previews for his next dream. C. He was dreaming when he said those words. D. He was so excited to go to school. Here are the answers! Here are the references that we use for this lesson.